What's up, YouTube? So I thought for a while that it hasn't been the safest thing in the world to create videos talking about your opinions online. People are getting doxxed. People are getting fired from their jobs. It's just not a good situation. Like, it feels to me like if you want to keep your job and just have a normal life, you basically just have to keep your mouth shut. This week, Charlie Kirk got murdered. Just kind of more of the same, right? Somebody basically, I don't like his opinions, but somebody basically just talking and giving his opinions. What happens? He gets blasted at this campus event. So for years and years, I've wanted to make videos talking about my opinions on current events, politics, whatever it might be. And I've been basically just too scared to do it because of the potential for backlash online, people coming after you, that type of thing. But I think I figured out a way to do it. And as you can see, this video is highly modified, right? But my face is blurred, pixelated, my voice is changed. And the reason I'm doing that is basically I want to make some videos, but I also want to keep my job. I don't expect to make a bunch of money off of YouTube, but at the same time I want to be able to talk and get my ideas out there. I like to just talk about crazy stuff and have some fun conversations and just think about stuff. And I think a lot of the time, if you're not on the correct side of whatever opinion, that's not really the safest thing to do, especially for your job. I mean, to be honest, I think the biggest thing I'm worried about is my job. So I feel like if I make videos like this, at least I have the plausible deniability that it's not me. If you can't see my face super clearly, if you can't hear my voice in the exact way my voice sounds in real life, at least I have a way to deny it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some videos like this and put them up there. I hope you like the style of the video. I'm sure a lot of people won't. You'd much rather see a clear picture, see my face, and all that type of thing. But at the same time, I hope you can see where I'm coming from and why I've decided to do it this way. I wrote my own custom program to do all the video manipulation that you're seeing. And overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I'll make some modifications over time, I'm sure, to make it look a little cooler. But, changes my voice, hides my face somewhat. That's good enough for me to get started. And, as in general, I'm a big free speech guy. Like, I like the idea of, we live in the United States, we have the right to free speech. And the thing that makes me angry is when people get backlash for that free speech. Now, you're going to have people that disagree with you, that's fine. You gotta light the cigarette. Again, hold on. All right, we're back. You're going to have people that disagree with your opinions. That's fine. What I don't think is fine is when people are getting fired because the company finds out that they said something online that they don't like outside of work, and now, for whatever reason, for political reasons, because people online are giving you backlash, that, the company will fire you for that. That's just a big no-no for me personally. I hate it. And so I'm trying to avoid that. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out if I get fired for making videos. For now, I'm hoping it works out okay, and I'm gonna give it a shot. I mean, there's so many topics over the last few years that if you talk about them, you're just instantly in trouble. COVID. I mean, if you say COVID came from China, for example, I mean, and nobody knows. Like, people on the internet don't know shit. You know what I mean? But, you know, you're allowed to have your opinions. You talk about Trump, or you talk about Joe Biden or Kamala or whatever. You talk about Black Lives Matter. You talk about the trans stuff. That's a big one, right? You talk about any of this stuff, and people find out about it, and you're just in big trouble, you know? If you don't have the exact perspective that you're, like, quote, supposed to have, you're just in big trouble. So, and I'll tell you, I don't have the perspective that I'm supposed to have on a lot of these issues, you know? I also don't think I have, like, bad opinions. I'm not, like, a bad guy. But you just can't even talk about these things, especially to people, like, you work with, and just posting stuff online. I've seen so many videos of people getting fired for TikToks and for, you know, just putting up different videos and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of the time, it's because they're doing it at work. Fair enough. But if you're doing stuff outside of your job, I think you should be able to do pretty much whatever you want, especially as far as just talking and having opinions. So that's what this channel is going to be. It's going to be me talking about my opinions. Obviously, I got to do all this crazy visualization stuff to kind of keep myself safe, or at least that's the goal. See if it works out. But yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. I think it'll be fun, and that's my goal, to put up some videos with my thoughts and opinions on things, share them with you, see what you think about it, and hopefully stay somewhat anonymous throughout the process. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like the style of this video. If you don't, that's fine. But yeah, subscribe, and I'll try to talk about some other current topics and just things I'm thinking about. So that's it for me. Thanks. Bye.